Chocolo, Roberto here for a very special review this time because I don't normally do ice cream reviews, but it's the 1,500 subscriber special. So I'm doing Ben & Jerry's Baked Alaska. Yes, vanilla ice cream with marshmallow swirls and white polar bears. Yeah. So yeah, very interesting one. Yeah, so basically I did a tier list maybe a month ago now of basically all the Ben & Jerry's flavors. Basically in different tiers really, and we were sort of saying where I think they are in relation to others and things like this. And I did put this one quite low down really. I don't have it that often, but everyone was saying, well, you should try it again. Have it again. It's a really nice one. And this, that, and the other. So I thought it'd be a good one to do for the 1,500 subscriber special. Yeah. So yeah, it looks very nice, very interesting. You can see here though, of course, it's got a sort of a bit of a message there about global warming. You can see you've got obviously the warm sun there, the thermometer there, showing a lot of high temperatures, and the polar bear here, of course, not looking very cold. Yeah, so there we go. So they've included that message as well about global warming. So yeah, there we go. And it's got fair trade on there as well. And what does it say there? Free grazing with caring dairy, I think it says there. The Ben & Jerry's initiative. There we go. Yeah. You see, one problem I do have though with it is the lip at the bottom. I mean, I've done this for a while, of course, but you can see clearly it's not as deep as you'd think it was because it got like a good centimetre lip there, which is a bit frustrating, really. And it's shrunk as well. These ones, well, they're not as much in them as they used to be. I'm sure it used to be about 500 millilitres, but now it's 465, 390 grams. May as well do the calorie information while we're here, actually. So per 100 grams. 266 calories, 14 grams of fat, 9.9 of which are saturates, and per 2 spoonfuls, which is about, or 2 scoops, 100 millilitres, 221 calories, 12 grams of fat, 8.2 of which are saturates. See there, there's so it's basically 4 times 266 roughly calories in the pack. So it's about just over 1,000 calories basically, around that much. Yeah, so about 56 grams of fat, I think it is. Yeah. A lot more, 40 of which are saturates pretty much. I mean, that's just times by 4. It's not quite 4, but there we go. Yeah, so here we are. Let's have a look at the old information on the back. Does it say anything special? Vanilla dairy ice cream with marshmallow swirl, 11%, and white polar bear shaped chunks, 7.5%. Now, are they actually white chocolate? It sort of implies to me that they're not actually. Let's see ingredients: cream, milk, 27%, free range egg yolk, coconut oil, whole milk powder, egg white, vanilla extract stabilizers, milk fat. I can't see any. There's nothing there. There's no white chocolate in it, so it's not actually white chocolate. So I mean, strange one, that one, isn't it? But it's not actually white chocolate. Yeah, so I think you'd be. I don't know what it actually is then. I'm not too sure. It doesn't really. There's no implications to what it actually is there on the back. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know what it actually is there. It doesn't tell you. There's no hint at what it could actually be, is there? It doesn't even say it has marshmallow in it though either. So I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem to say marshmallow on the ingredients either, so I'm not too sure what to make of that. Mind you, it could have the ingredients for marshmallow, so I don't know what to make of that really. I don't know whether there's white chocolate in it or not. I'm assuming not because it doesn't say white chocolate. So. And presumably the other stuff are what make up the marshmallow swirl. We don't really know what that is, so yeah. So it doesn't look like it's marshmallows actually in it, so very unusual, very unusual. Yeah, I would have said there was really, but there we go. And obviously something similar to it, but it's not actually white chocolate, but it's, I assume anyway, as I say, because it's not on the ingredients list, so interesting. Now, another interesting one, I'm just going back to do a Sweet Nothing soon about fair trade and this and the other, just a rough going over it really because it's so confusing, but you can see here vanilla mass balance is used to match fair trade sourcing, total 19%. So what does that mean? 19% of what they've used is fair trade. And you see there, sort of visit infofairtrade.net/sourcing. Mass balance basically means that they buy such an amount from as fair trade, but they don't necessarily use it in this product. So they bought the amount that's used in this product as though it was fair trade or whatever. It's a bit of a nonsense basically. It's just totally silly really. You know what I mean? So it's like, so basically they've used 19%. I assume from this, 19% of the vanilla in it is fair trade basically, but not all of it. So it's Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, I'll be doing a sweet nothings on it soon. So yeah, but it's it's just so unclear, isn't it? That, you know what I mean? Especially when they're talking about working with fair trade and this, that, and the other. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, it looks very nice, but I'd say a bit unsure about what the yeah. Well, there we go. It says actually, look at that. Making the best possible ice cream in the best possible way is our mission. From mixing fair trade chunks and swirls into dairy from free grazing cows, it's all part of a joyous journey to ice cream euphoria. Every journey needs a sweet ending. Yes, I put it in the recycle bin. It says. But there you go. It's talking about, as I say, using fair trade and stuff. But as I say, it looks like it's only using 19% fair trade. For 19% of what they've used is fair trade, basically. And that's actually what they're intending to use as fair trade. So it's the vanilla, I think. Yeah, so bit of a strange one, that, as I say, very strange. As I say, I'll be explaining more in Sweet Nothings I'll be doing soon anyway. So hopefully I'll probably might have done that before this one. Actually, I plan on getting it out soon. So yeah, all right. Well, I don't think there's much more to say. So yeah, we should give it an open. So let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, once again, give this Ben & Jerry's Baked Alaska an open. Yeah, vanilla ice cream with marshmallow swirls and white polar bears. Yeah, not saying white chocolate. It doesn't say it's got white chocolate in it, so that's a bit of a strange one. But yes, yeah. So this is part of the 1,500 subscriber special. So I don't normally review ice cream, so it's a bit of a special one. Yes, there we go. So yeah, so thanks so much to everyone, as I say, for letting me reach that milestone. What a great milestone it is as well. So yeah, so thank you so much. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give it an open then. So we can see I've got this little white back here as well, just because it's just such a white product that I think it's just going to contrast heavily with all the black table and stuff like this. So yeah, so had a bit of a practice earlier. It seemed to work okay. All right, let's give it an open then. So yeah, so this time recording, I've done about 800 and, well, maybe about 820 of these actually time recording. So if you like this video, yeah, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In the top right hand corner, I'll put links to a place to all my other reviews. So after you watch this one, go check those out. Hopefully enjoy them too. Oh yes, see, yeah, see, it's a bit saturated there. So I'm going to lift myself up to show you it. Yeah, it's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit better. There you go. Yeah, lovely vanilla ice cream there. So I'm going to let it melt a bit actually, just so I can get into it a bit more. So I'll cut away a bit and come back when it's melted a bit more. But yeah, so I'll see you in a few minutes, or in a few seconds. Nanoseconds it'll be actually. Thanks for editing. Yeah, so it's a nice smooth white ice cream, very nice and melty actually. But yeah, see, it looks gorgeous, can't you? Can't see any swirl of marshmallow though, but there are bits of polar bear. That I can feel. But yeah, that's an interesting one. It's very tasty though. Look, it's melting beautifully. Yeah, it does look lovely. It does look really nice. Right, so have a look and see if we can see an actual polar bear. I've got one here actually. I just got it early, so you can see. Here it is here. So you can actually see it's a good attempt at polar bear. It does. You wouldn't probably notice it otherwise, but it's definitely does look like one. So quite a good attempt there. Whether it's actually white chocolate though is the thing. Not too sure if it really is. But yeah, all right. Well, there we go. But I can't see any swirls or anything though in this. It's sort of melting a bit. There could be a marshmallow swirl in there, but I can't see one. I've tried rooting about slightly, so we'll see. But we'll see if we can find one. We give it a taste. So let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, let's give this Ben & Jerry's Baked Alaska a taste. Yeah, for the 1,500 subscriber special. Yes, vanilla ice cream with marshmallow swirls and white polar bears. Yeah. So let's give it a go. Got a spoon ready, so very excited for this one. I'd say it's been very much hyped by the community, so we'll see. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, it is very nice actually. Very much very similar to sort of cookie dough, as you can imagine, because it's the vanilla ice cream. As far as the vanilla ice cream is concerned, it's not actually got cookie dough in it, but yeah, so I like that. I like cookie dough because of the vanilla ice cream. I got a couple of polar bears there. Very nice. Now I can't taste any marshmallow though. It says it's got marshmallow swirls in it. I can't taste any of that. Plenty of polar bears though. It doesn't say it's white chocolate. I mean, it tastes white chocolatey though. So, yeah, there is that. But obviously, it doesn't actually say it contains white chocolate on the tub. So make it that what you will. But it does taste with white chocolate. Also, I'm not getting any marshmallow though. Nice though, not too bad. It's nice. It's quite a straightforward one, I think you'd say. It's this is vanilla ice cream with essentially white chocolate chunks, although I don't think they're actually white chocolate. In polar bear form. I've got one there that's like a square. You can quite see that. Don't think you can. So it looks like you're getting squares of white chocolate as well, or whatever. Not just ones in polar bear shape. See if I can kind of find one of those. I don't know if they're just bits have fallen off, but you are getting, let's say, yeah, clumps. Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this very well because of the way it is. Yeah, there's like a clump of white chocolate here, and you're getting like little cubes of it. you can't tell that at all, can you? But you can see that there, that clump of white chocolate. So you're not just getting them in polar bear shape. You're getting them in sort of just any old shape as well. It looks like I've had a couple of that anyway. You get to a point where you've just got too much, you need more meltage. You can basically get your spoon underneath and flip it up and put it upside down. But I'm not going to need to, so it's melting quite heavily as it is. Not too bad than this one, but as I say, I can't taste any marshmallow at all. Yeah. What's something that might have been it then? Yeah, something's like a different consistency. All of a sudden. Yeah. A slight taste of something marshmallow-like. It's not bad. This is like all Ben & Jerry's. It's gorgeous. They are really nice. Not bad at all. I think it's mainly like a vanilla ice cream essentially. So the ice cream's nothing. I mean, Ben & Jerry's ice cream is really nice anyway because it's obviously very calorific and you've got all sorts of bad stuff in there that makes it taste nice. The white chocolate or white, whatever they are, what are they called? White polar bears. They're not actually white. So it doesn't say it contains white chocolate in the ingredients. They're actually pretty good. I actually quite like it. I think. Yeah, I think for me it's an odd one really because it's very nice, but I think it's probably one of the more. I think bland's too strong a word, but it's definitely on the blander side of the Ben & Jerry's range because obviously lots of them have loads of stuff in, all sorts of things going in. This one's very much just looks white, and you can't really even see the polar bear pieces in it. I don't want to, yeah, you can see that. You can't eat. There are polar bear pieces in that, but you can't see them, and I can't see the marshmallow bits either. Tried hunting around a bit. I can taste them, I can't really see them. It is something else. Sometimes a bit of a different consistency. So it's a funny one, really. Yeah, it tastes okay. I think as Ben & Jerry's goes, it's a bit, as I say, I think bland's too strong a term, but it is on the blander scale. It's not, it's just basically vanilla ice cream and chunks in it. But there's marshmallow in there as well, but it doesn't really separate itself too much from the regular ice cream. And you can't see the difference in it. All just looks the same colour inside the product. It's just all white. I guess is the point, but as I say, you just visually don't see all that differentiation like you do in regular Ben & Jerry's. So it's an interesting one. I think I put it in a C rank, and I think when I did the tier list, and people say, "Oh, it's too low," for that. Basically, I did a Ben & Jerry's tier list where I tiered all the Ben & Jerry's, or the general flavours anyway. I think the vegan ones and some others I didn't put in, but generally most of them are there. I think it's probably. It could be. It's between the C and B tier, basically. But it's not like the ones in the C tier were that bad. I think maybe it's slightly on the upper end of that, but I think compared to other ones I don't know. It's close. Maybe it could be bumped up into the B tier, I think, but for me it's not one of the standout Ben & Jerry's by any means. It's still nice. It's still really nice. I still like it. I think it's just not as good as the others. I think I had sort of in the B tier, Fish Food, Camel Choo Choo, and a couple of others. And I think in the C ones, yeah. That's some relatively nice one. I think it's probably on the upper. I think it probably is in the C tier for me, but it's on the upper end of it. It's definitely one of the better ones in there. But it's okay. As Ben & Jerry goes, though, as I say, it's not one of the best ones, I don't think. But it is nice. It's very much, I don't think there's any others with sort of white chocolate in. It's Yeah, even though I say this one, I don't think actually does have white chocolate in, even though it's got something in it that tastes like white chocolate anyway. But yeah, it's not too bad though. It's really, really nice. I do like it a lot, but I think yeah, I don't think it's a standout one for me. I think it's a 4 out of 5, like I say, like I hinted at, really. I think, as I say, this is a scale on a Ben and Jerry scale. This one, what I'm rating out of 5. So obviously, I think it's still nice on many chocolate bars. And on the same scale, it would be very sort of. It's not comparable, basically, is the gist of it. So obviously a 4 out of 5 Ben and Jerry's is not the same as a 4 out of 5 chocolate bar. It's nice though. It is nice. I just think there's better Ben and Jerry's out there, but it's still, as I say, it's a C tier Ben and Jerry's, but it's still got a 4 out of 5. It's still really nice. It's not an average ice cream by any means. It's definitely above average, but I just think it's just not quite got the oomph and all the excitement and just wacky flavors and ingredients that regular Ben and Jerry's has, really. But it's definitely better than some Ben and Jerry's out there, as I say. But it's just more. It's more in the middle tier for me. Maybe on the upper, as I say, upper C tier. Of Ben and Jerry's, with S being at the top, then A, B, and then C. So it's quite. You could argue that's quite low, but most Ben and Jerry's are very nice. Don't forget. So we're grading them against other Ben and Jerry's. But yeah, I just don't think it's quite as strong. There's other ones out there, basically. So I think I'd rather have other ones. But I do like it. It is nice. It does give you a bit of a sort of a faux white chocolate hit, I guess you say. Since, as I said, I don't think there's any white chocolate in it. But it is nice. But yeah, I think for me though, as I say, just can't really distinctly see the marshmallow swirls in it. The white chocolate is in there, but again, you can't really see it all. It's all disguised together, and I just feel like it could have something a bit more exciting in there. Yeah. I think there was another one. I can't, as I say, I can't think what it was now. Save Our Swirl, I think it was. Just kind of tick those boxes and more had like I think raspberry or blackcurrant or something swirling into other things. For me, it was just this one, but better, really. Although it wasn't quite the same, but yeah, it scratched that itch. And but yeah, it was the same kind of thing for me, but better. And this one, as I say, just seems to be missing out. I'm not sure if it had white chocolate in or white chocolate style things in it, but I feel like it did. But either way, it kind of, if that gave me what this one, I think, gives me a bit more. It was sort of like more of a regular ice cream, had more of a normal Ben and Jerry's product, but it still had a bit of Ben and Jerry's in there. More of that sort of weird, crazy. Well, not craziness, but it had something else in there. It just wasn't as bland, I guess, as far as Ben and Jerry's is concerned, as this one is. So yeah, but still like this a lot. Still really nice. Still will finish it off and still would have it again. But there's just other ones. Quite a few others I'd rather have above it, really. But that's as far as white chocolate goes, or white chocolate again. I guess this is your only option, really, as far as Ben and Jerry's concerned, for the most part, anyway. So yeah, but 4 out of 5. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Links in the description for that. Great way to support the channel. Check out the Discord server as well. That's another great way to support the channel. Link for that is also in the description. And thanks again for helping me get to 1,500 subscribers. Truly, truly appreciated. Thank you so much. And here's to the next 1,500. Thanks for watching again, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.